The town grows The town grows quiet as evening settles in. Stores dim their signs along the narrow block. You stand beneath a small string of lights, hands resting easy at your sides. The wind moves lightly past the empty lane, leaving the street still and warm in tone. I step toward you with a gentle nod, letting the hush of the hour shape our meeting. Your smile holds a calm I rarely see, simple and steady without a sound. The world feels smaller in this soft dusk, as if it leans closer when you're near. Stay with me while the night slows by your side. Let the quiet draw its circle around us. Holiday lamps shine low on the windows, casting faint glimmers across your face. Nothing presses forward in this moment, nothing asks for anything fast or bright. Just this still walk under fading daylight, just this easy nearness between us. We pass a row of shuttered cafes, chairs stacked neatly by the autumn door. A single tune drifts out from somewhere far, soft as a memory we both once knew. You look toward the curve of the street as gentle colors fall from a distant porch. I follow without hurry or design, taking in the quiet shape of your presence. Your voice comes low when you speak my name, carrying a warmth that feels familiar. This evening leans slowly into comfort, as if time rests closer to your shadow. Stay with me while the night slows by your side. Let the quiet draw its circle around us. Holiday lamps shine low on the windows, giving a soft glow to the lonely road. Nothing moves sharply in this hour, nothing breaks the stillness of our path. Just your calm presence near my shoulder, just this tender drift through the season. The carriage bell rings from a distant square, muffled beneath the old winter arch. You glance toward the sound with gentle wonder, as if remembering a place from years ago. The sky holds a faint silver shimmer, low enough to settle on empty roofs. I walk beside you without a thought, content with a quiet shape we form. This evening feels like a quiet keepsake, carved lightly into the passing year. You lift your gaze toward the dim horizon, eyes steady as the lanterns flicker. If nights like this return again someday, I'd find my way back to moments like this.
This quiet town rests under pale holiday lights, each window holding a faint warm glow. Shops stand still along the narrow street, their signs dim in the calm evening air. The sky hangs low with a light silver haze, soft outlines drifting above the roofs. I walk the open stretch past quiet homes, letting the calm settle around the night. A gentle chill moves through the empty lane, steady and mild in the quiet hour. Distant chimes drift from somewhere far, folding into the slow stillness here. A slow holiday night over the town, soft as a low hum in the winter air. Lights fall lightly across the empty road, resting like dust on an old piano tune. Nothing pushes the moment forward, it simply stands and holds its shape. This hour settles deep in the evening, gathering warmth in the cool, quiet dark. A small porch lamp glows beside a gate, casting a faint circle on the ground. Branches sway easy above the fence, moving as though half asleep. A train horn echoes from far outside town, fading as it slides behind the hills. The stillness grows gently round the road, calm like an old record turning slow. The night holds steady with quiet grace, patient in the cold, clear air. An old melody drifts through the houses, soft as a whisper carried by snow. A slow holiday night over the town, settling like a warm familiar phrase. Lights tremble over the frosted roofs, shining with a tender golden tint. Every sound moves with careful steps, as if the town breathes in its own time. Nothing stirs beyond the gentle glow, only the soft rhythm of the still night. A lone street lamp hums above the square, its glow lifting quiet quietly through the air. Footprints rest shallow in the dusted path, stretching along the silent corner. Buses stop empty at the far-off turn, pausing under the thin winter haze. The air feels settled along the long row, carrying a bright faint hint of holiday calm. Time drifts easy through the quiet blocks, unfolding with gentle winter care. Nothing asks for hurry or motion. The world stands soft in its evening frame. A single bell rings clear through the dusk, finding its way through the tender dark. The town becomes softer as midnight nears, lights dimming across the winding roads. A gentle warmth rests in the cool night air, steady like a note held low and smooth. I follow the path toward distant lights, letting the holiday quiet lead me home. The night feels kind on this winter street, soft lights resting on the quiet snow. You walk toward me with an easy step, your coat pulled close in the gentle cold. I call your name and you lift your eyes, a calm smile warming the early chill. I meet your stride with a steady pace, finding quiet comfort at your side. Your voice comes light through the cool air, simple and warm in the fading dusk. I move a little closer without a word, feeling the peace you carry with you. Stay near through this clear winter night, let the soft street glow guide our way. Your hand rests easy beside your coat, and the night feels warmer with you close. The holiday lights fall across your face, giving a calm shine to your smile. Keep this gentle pace with me, let this quiet moment stay a while. We pass a window trimmed with bright red bows, gold light touching the frosted glass. You pause a moment as if to hear a distant tune drifting through the street. I watch your step match mine again, steady and sure in the winter air. There's a tender grace
in the way you move, something that settles the season down. Your tone grows warm as you speak my name, easy like an old familiar song. I breathe in slow beside your step, feeling the calm you quietly hold. Stay near through this soft winter night, let the faint street glow lead our feet. Your steady step brings gentle peace, warm in the cool edge of the air. Holiday lights shine across the snow, moving lightly as we walk. Keep this easy pace with me, let this warm, clear feeling stay. There's a quiet charm in your gentle smile, something kind beneath the winter lights. You look my way with a peaceful gaze, as if time slows beside your stride. I follow your step without a sound, resting in the warmth you bring. The street grows soft as we turn the lane, lights fading into a tender glow. You breathe out light in the calm night air, your pace steady as the sky turns still. I walk close, keeping time with you, letting this winter path lead us home. A gentle air moves through the narrow lane, light drifting down from windows above. The town feels still in the early dusk, quiet roofs holding the faint cold glow. I take slow steps past the corner bricks, hearing soft snow slide along the curb. Nothing calls out in this tender hour, just the quiet breath of the evening. A small lantern hangs from an old iron hook, its pale ring falling across the stones. Shadows lean long on the winter ground, stretching thin where the lamplight fades. Every sound comes soft and far away, as if wrapped in the hush of the night. I pause beneath a fading tree branch, letting the cold rest lightly on my coat. A distant hum drifts over the rooftops, low and slow like a passing thought. The sky carries a calm December tone, steady above the silent street. Stars on the quiet eve, hanging low in a silver line. They glow without hurry, resting easy on the winter air. The world feels open tonight, wide and gentle in its stillness. I walk beneath their quiet shine, letting the calm settle in my steps. Frost gathers pale on the wooden rail, thin as dust and soft in the moonlight. I hear a light rustle from fallen leaves, rolling slow toward the frozen grass. Far ahead a porch lamp flickers once, casting a warm ring across the gate. The night keeps steady as I move along, holding its quiet shape around me. A faint breeze bends around the houses, cool but gentle as it slips through. It brushes lightly across the roadside, lifting the smallest grain of snow. I breathe in deep and slow again, feeling the evening settle deeper. Each moment folds into the next, calm and smooth like a winter hymn. Above the rooftops, the clouds drift wide, opening spaces of soft, clear night. The stars sit bright in the open gaps, steady as lanterns in quiet hands. I stand a while, letting time move light, letting the cold touch fade and rise. Stars on the quiet eve, holding the sky with gentle glow. They lean close to the silent town, resting easy above the frost. The night feels simple and full tonight, lined with mild and silver light. I walk beneath their patient shine, letting the calm lead me home. Street after street turns soft and dim, houses fading into gentle shapes. I follow the long stretch of pale road, each step easing into the winter air. Behind me the town grows faint and warm, and the stars stay bright as I move on. Cold night, soft street, lamps dim over the snow. I hear your step come slow, your coat brushed by the winter air. You lift your eyes to mine, quiet as the night around us. A small breath leave your lips, light and warm in the fading dusk. Your voice comes low and gentle, easy as a faint old tune. I take a breath beside you, letting the stillness settle in. Stay close in this calm evening, stars low above the snow tonight. Your shoulder near my sleeve, keeping the cold from drifting in. A soft wind moves behind us, nothing more than a quiet sigh. Walk slow with me through this hour. Let the night rest where we are. We pass a pale lit window, hands warming on the frosted glass. Your shadow moves beside mine, steady in the narrow glow. You pause beneath a street lamp, watching small flakes fall in circles. I watch your breath rise softly, curling mild in the winter dark. Your tone turns warm and tender, like you're speaking to the night itself. I match your quiet rhythm, holding close the peace you bring. Stay close in this calm evening, stars low above the snow tonight. Your step stays sure beside me, gentle as the drifting light. A faint bell rings behind us, soft enough to fade away. Walk slow with me through this hour. Let this quiet night remain. Time moves with your breathing, slow and steady in the cool. You look toward the distant rooftops, as if listening for something kind. I follow your gaze in silence, resting easy in your pace. The road grows dim ahead of us, moonlight brushing the frozen ground. You lean slightly toward my shoulder, keeping your breath near my ear. We turn the corner gently, letting winter guide our steps home. Up quiet road rests under pale December light, street lamps stretching across the frost chops close, one by one along the block. Their windows dimming into silver shade. A cold drift moves gently past the sign, soft and thin against the empty lane. I slow my step to hear the evening settle, letting the still air fold around the night. The distant hum of a late night bus fades low, its engine trailing off beyond the curve. A loose flyer rustles near a doorway, the only sound in the mild winter dark. Hold this moment in its quiet frame, under the holiday moon shining faint and white. Each small echo moves with steady grace, floating light across the sleeping street. No rush of voices, no hurry the calm that winter likes to keep. Still air drifts easy through the frost, guiding the night with gentle hands. A narrow alley stands in silent rows, brick walls catching hints of passing glow. Someone's porch bulb flickers once, then rests, casting a soft ring on the frozen ground. A taxi slows as if to find a rider, but rolls along when none appear. I keep my hands warm in the evening fold, walking as the quiet deepens in the hour. A thin whistle of air cuts through the wires, traveling far above the rooftops. Holiday wraiths sway with gentle weight, barely stirring in the winter breeze. Hold this moment in its quiet frame, under the holiday moon, calm and high. Each muted sound lands soft and round, touching the frost with tender light. No crowded corners, no heavy noise, only the mildness drifting through the town. Still air settles low along the road, carrying the night in careful rhythm. A bakery sign hums faint and steady, its warm glow trembling in the cool. Snow gathers slow upon the awnings, piling soft against the painted wood. A radio far inside a building hallway plays a tune with distant charm. I pause a while near the window frame, hearing the soft tune fade away. A single car turns along the corner, its headlights sweeping over pale stone. Footprints cross the wider street in lines, from someone walking home long before. The moon hangs round in a quiet posture, steady as the hour drifts ahead. I take the last stretch of the evening path, the houses dim beneath the shaded trees. A porch light flicks on at a distant gate, glowing faint on the untouched snow. The night begins to fold itself in layers, still air moving under the holiday moon. Snow rests light on the quiet street tonight. Soft lamps glow above the narrow road. I see you wait by the corner store, hands tucked deep in your winter coat. You lift your face when you hear my step, smile rising slow in the pale night air. I take your arm with an easy touch, and the cold feels gentle by your side. Your voice is low and warm and clear, like an old tune drifting through the dust. Each word falls simple, calm and kind, and the night grows softer as you speak. Walk close with me through this evening. Let the small white lights guide our way. Every step beside your shoulder feels steady, keeping winter quiet and sweet. Street bells ring from a distant doorway. Windows shine gold on the snow. Hold your glove against my hand. Let this gentle pace carry us on. We pass a shop trimmed with silver garlands. Green pine branches frame in the glass. Children's laughter slips out from the door, fading slow as we move along. You tilt your head toward the silent sky, watching soft flakes drift in the light. I watch your breath curl in little clouds, rising mild in the clear cold air. Your eyes shine calm in the lamplight, holding a quiet story of the year. I match my step to yours in silence, feeling the ease that rests in you. Walk close with me through this evening. Let the tender lights follow our feet. Every step beside your shoulder feels certain, keeping winter gentle and kind. Church chimes sound over roofs and chimneys, soft and slow above the town. Hold your glove against my hand. Let this quiet road lead us on. A small cafe glows at the corner, steam on the glass from the evening crowd. You glance inside at the shaded tables, then smile and keep your steady pace. You say the night feels gentle this season, clear and kind in a quiet way. I nod and listen to your soft laughter, letting that sound stay in my mind. All the days behind us fade like footprints, covered light by the falling snow. This calm night stands still around our shoulders, clear and mild like a whispered prayer. If each year brought just 1 hour like this, I would choose to spend it at your side. The house is thin and the street grows darker, only the moon on the shining frost. You breathe out slow in the quiet air, keeping your arm resting close to mine. We turn toward home without a hurry, letting this winter path finish our walk. Evening air rests light on the quiet street, lamps shining low through the fading dusk. I see you wait near the corner post,
hands warm inside your winter gloves. You lift your head when you hear my step, soft breath curling in the gentle cold. I move beside you with an easy stride, letting the calm of the hour settle in. Your voice is mild beneath the lamplight, steady like a tune we used to know. I lean in close to catch your word, feeling the quiet settle around us. Soft bells ring through the evening air, floating clear above the snowy roofs. Every step beside your shoulder feels warm, carrying peace along our path. Windows glow faint with holiday light, casting gold across the silent road. Hold your glove against my hand, let this gentle sound follow us on. We pass a shop trimmed with silver bows, a wreath hung neat on the wooden door. You pause a moment to watch the lights, blinking slow on a strand of green. The winter breeze moves lightly around you, lifting the edge of your woolen scarf. I watch you smile at the little scene, letting its charm rest in your eyes. Your tone grows warm as you speak again, soft as the bells drifting through the street. I match my pace to your steady step, feeling the ease you bring tonight. Soft bells ring through the evening air, faint and sweet as they move along. Every stride beside your shoulder feels calm, keeping winter gentle and kind. Church chimes echo above the houses, slowing round in the quiet sky. Hold your glove against my hand, let this tender sound stay with us. A narrow lane opens toward the square, cobbles shining under the pale moon. You turn your head to hear the bells again, smiling small at their easy tone. I walk close, keeping time with you, following each light step you take. Your breath drifts soft as a silver cloud, rising clear in the cool night air. All the noise of the day fades behind us, quiet as snow resting on the gate. Your steady presence fills the hour, simple and warm like a gentle hymn. If nights came often with sounds like this, I would walk each one at your side. quiet night settles on the block, lamps glowing soft along the narrow street. Snow gathers lightly near the curb, catching a pale shine from the windows. From the corner bar, a faint tune drifts out, warm and thin like an old memory. People inside speak in muted tones, their voices folding into the winter air. The tune rises gently for a moment, then settles back into a low hum. I stand still under the dim light, listening to the way it carries. Faint music from the corner bar, moving softly across the cold night. It fills the street without rushing, simple notes floating through the quiet. Snow holds the sound like a blanket, keeping it close to the ground. A small comfort in an empty hour, steady and calm above the frost. A man steps out with his collar raised, shaking off the chill from inside. He pauses to hear the fading tune, then drifts away toward the main road. Across the street, a sign flickers slowly, its light worn thin from the season. I watch the colors blur on the pavement, soft reflections moving with the night. The tune inside changes gently, a quiet horn leading the way. It bends through the window frame, holding steady through the cold. Faint music from the corner bar, spreading out across the frosted street. It lingers without pushing forward, letting each note fall with ease. Holiday lights shimmer in the distance, casting pale shades on the doors. A simple sound for a winter night, carried lightly from the warm room inside. Some evenings feel still like this, nothing hurried, nothing loud, just a tune slipping past the doorway, finding anyone willing to hear. I close my eyes for a moment, letting the quiet settle around me. The horn fades first, then the piano, each leaving the street a little colder. I turn toward home through the quiet, snow shifting gently under the lamps. The bar door closes with a low click, and the night stays calm above the town. A quiet road rests under pale December light, street lamps stretching long across the frost. Shops close one by one along the block, their windows dimming into silver shades. A cold drift moves gently past the sign, soft and thin against the empty lane.
I slow my step to hear the evening settle, letting the still air fold around the night. The distant hum of a late night bus fades low, its engine trailing off beyond the curve. A loose flyer rustles near a doorway, the only sound in the mild winter dark. Hold this moment in its quiet frame, under the holiday moon shining faint and white. Each small echo moves with steady grace, floating light across the sleeping street. No rush of voices, no hurried steps, only the calm that winter likes to keep. Still air drifts easy through the frost, guiding the night with gentle hands. Oh, baby. Stands in silent rows, brick walls catching hints of passing glow. Someone's porch bulb flickers once, then rests, casting a soft ring on the frozen ground. A taxi slows as if to find a rider, but rolls along when none appear. I keep my hands warm in the evening fold, walking as the quiet deepens in the hour. A thin whistle of air cuts through the wires, traveling far above the rooftops. Holiday wreaths sway with gentle weight, barely stirring in the winter breeze. Hold this moment in its quiet frame, under the holiday moon, calm and high. Each muted sound lands soft and round, touching the frost with tender light. No crowded corners, no heavy noise, only the mildness drifting through the town. Still air settles low along the road, carrying the night in careful rhythm. Oh, baby. A bakery sign hums faint and steady, its warm glow trembling in the cool. Snow gathers slow upon the awnings, piling soft against the painted wood. A radio far inside a building hallway plays a tune with distant charm. I pause a while near the window frame, hearing the soft tune fade away. A single car turns along the corner, its headlights sweeping over pale stone. Footprints cross the wider street in lines, from someone walking home long before. The moon hangs round in a quiet posture, steady as the hour drifts ahead. I take the last stretch of the evening path, the houses dim beneath the shaded trees. A porch light flicks on at a distant gate, glowing faint on the untouched snow. The night begins to fold itself in layers, still air moving under the holiday moon.
Cold dust settles on the quiet blocks, lamp haze drifting over pale stone. A faint bell rings from a distant porch, slowing round in the evening air. Footsteps spread across the frosted walk, soft and steady without a sound. Shops close down with a gentle echo, windows dim to a warmer glow. Smoke curls light from a chimney roof, mixing with the early night. A passing cart rolls over thin ice, cracking soft beneath its weight. Someone hums an old winter tune, fading soon as the wind grows mild. Street signs shine with a silver film, still and quiet in the fading light. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Distant bells drift slow and low, falling round like a steady breath. The town holds still beneath the sky, letting the cold rest where it lands. Curtains move with a gentle sway, drawn against the settling dark. A kettle hums in a narrow home, warming hands waiting by the fire. Snow gathers soft at the window edge, thin as dust on a winter sleeve. A single car turns down the lane, tires whispering over frozen ground. Lights fade down through the open square, casting calm on the empty road. Frost lifts pale in the weekend glow, shining faint like a quiet chord. Bells ring once from the far-off hill, soft and slow in the winter haze. The night holds still above the town, letting the cold wind pass in peace. Quiet streets settle under winter dusk, lights hanging low above the narrow lane. A soft hush floats through the cold air, holding the evening in a gentle frame. Shops stand still with faint window glow, colors resting easy behind the glass. A distant hum drifts through the night, marking the calm of this early hour. I pause beneath a pale lantern,
letting the stillness open wide. Nothing moves except the faint snow, falling slow in quiet circles. Here in this calm before Christmas Day, the evening folds into soft silver light. Every corner holds a quiet warmth, every rooftop carries a peaceful shine. No need to hurry through the moment, the night stays gentle all on its own. A still evening before Christmas arrives, wrapped in a mild and tender glow. Far across the street a church bell rings, its tone drifting lightly across the town. The sound settles into the open air, easy and low like a memory. Trees along the sidewalk stand quiet, their branches lined with resting frost. Homes show faint colors through curtains, shapes glowing warm in the distance. I walk a little farther under dim lights, letting the night unfold without a word. Every small detail feels gentle now, as if winter holds the whole scene steady. Here in this calm before Christmas Day, the evening leans into a softer tone. Every doorway carries muted cheer, every step echoes faint holiday time. Nothing calls for a louder sound, the world feels clear in its quiet frame. A still evening before Christmas arrives, resting easy on a peaceful night. There is a comfort in nights like this, when time slows into a steady hush. Lights shimmer softly through the frost, and winter shows its gentler side. I breathe in the mild December air, letting the silence settle around me. Down the long street, the lamps glow warm, lining the path with a golden curve. A stray tune drifts from a distant home, light enough to blend with the cold. Windows frame soft silhouettes inside, shapes moving slowly through the quiet. The world feels calm in every corner, as the night holds steady before the holiday. So I let the evening rest around me, simple and clear beneath the winter sky. Christmas waits just beyond the dawn, and the night grows still in gentle peace.
The night hangs quiet above the square, stars resting faint on the winter sky. You wait beside a shuttered doorway, hands warm inside your folded coat. I walk toward you through calm, cold air, my steps soft on the pale frost ground. You lift your head with a gentle smile, and the street grows still around your gaze. Your voice drifts light through the evening chill, soft as a tune from a distant room. I move closer with an easy breath, feeling the calm that follows your tone. Walk with me under these quiet stars, let their faint glow follow our stride. Your shoulders stay steady beside my coat, keeping the winter air mild and clear. Footsteps fall soft along this narrow lane, echoes fading quick in the night. Hold your glove near the side of mine, let this gentle pace carry us on. We pass a gate lined with silver wreaths, lamps shining warm on the frozen ground. You tilt your face toward the open sky, watching pale sparks drift through the air. I see your breath rise in quiet rings, floating slow in the still night wind. Your step stays calm and easy beside me, as if the season moves in your time. Your words come soft with a tender shine, steady as lights by the old stone wall. I match my breath to your measured pace, feeling the warmth you quietly hold. Walk with me under these winter stars, let their mild glow circle our path. Your careful stride keeps the cold at ease, softening the clear, sharp air around us. Footsteps fall light upon the frosted walk, moving steady by your calm lid. Hold your glove near the side of mine, let this peaceful road guide us ahead. A small porch light hums at the corner, casting a faint shine across the snow. You glance toward it with quiet laughter, then turn your eyes back toward my step. You say the night feels gentle this season, clear and kind in a simple way. I keep your tone settled in my mind, letting it rest like a steady chord. Old days fade like marks on frozen glass, softened thin by the night's cool air. This calm hour stands warm beside our coats, holding a mild grace through the dark. If evenings came with quiet like this, I'd walk each one by your steady side. Rooftops fade into darker blue, lamps dim low along the distant homes. You breathe out slow with an easy stride, keeping your arm resting close to mine. We follow the road without a hurry, letting our footsteps drift under the stars.
winter street shines soft tonight, silver light resting on the quiet snow. You wait for me near the old lamppost, hands warm inside your woolen gloves. I call your name through the evening air, and you lift your face with a calm, kind smile. I walk toward you with an easy step, letting the cold grow gentle by your side. Your voice comes low and warm, steady as the glow above the road. Each simple word settles the night, making the street feel close and clear. Stay with me on this quiet path, where the silver lights fall slow. Every step beside your shoulder feels steady, keeping the winter mild and sweet. Shops hum softly behind their doors, windows cast gold on the frosted lane. Hold your glove against my hand, let this calm night carry us on. We pass a bench under snow-tipped branches, small flakes drifting through the gentle light. You glance upward with thoughtful eyes, watching the sky settle into dusk. I keep my pace close to yours, hearing the faint bells far away. Your breath curls soft in the cool night air, lifting like a thin silver cloud. Your tone grows warm as you speak, steady like a holiday tune. I follow your stride without a word, feeling the ease you carry with you. Stay with me on this softened road, where the evening lights drift slow. Every quiet step beside you feels certain, easing the coolness round our hands. Church bells roll over distant rooftops, soft and wide above the town. Hold your glove against my hand, let this clear, warm feeling stay. A gentle wind moves down the street, stirring the wreath on a nearby door. You smile at the faint swinging ribbon, then look at me with a tender laugh. You say the season feels calm this year, simple, kind, and easy to keep. I nod as the silver glow around us deepens,
wrapping the street in quiet light. All the crowded days fade behind us, covered soft by the winter night. This moment stands still as a lantern flame, steady and mild in the cooling air. If each evening brought a scene like this, I'd walk it slow right by your side. The street grows dim as we near the corner, moonlight touching the frosted stone. You breathe out light in the silent air, your arm resting gently against mine. We turn toward home in an easy stride, letting this winter path finish our walk.
Soft winter lamps rest low on the quiet lane, snow drifting lightly along the narrow roofs. A single bell sounds from a distant porch, fading in gentle circles through the cold air. Shops stand dim with their curtains half drawn, small wreaths hanging still in the early dusk. I walk slow beneath the muted lights, letting the hush settle over the street. A calm note rises from a passing carol, floating warm against the evening sky. The quiet feels steady in its own way, holding the night in a simple frame. Holiday warmth drifts down the silent lane, soft as the glow on the frosted glass. Little stars gather above the rooftops, shining faint with a gentle sway. Footsteps echo far beyond the corner, round and clear in the still cold air. Lanterns rest with a mild golden shimmer, guiding the night with a tender light. A small cafe hums with a low warm sound, steam tracing shapes against its window. An old tune plays from a hidden speaker, soft trumpets leaning into the winter calm. I watch a light flicker under the awning, shining pale across the quiet stone walk. The lane feels wide in the cool December hush, easy and mild beneath the settling snow. A gentle breeze carries hints of pine, moving slow through the silver dusk.
Each light along the street grows softer, painting the night in quiet tones. Holiday warmth drifts down the silent lane, soft as the hush of an old jazz home. Windows glow with a faint winter shimmer, steady and mild through the falling snow. Footsteps pass with an easy rhythm, round and clear like a distant drum. Lanterns sway with a calm little shimmer, guiding the night with a tender glow. The town grows still as the hour deepens, lights thinning out near the old brick square. Music fades into a gentle outline, resting light on the cold blue air. If winter brings nights shaped like this, I let them pass slow through the quiet.